Welcome back to Source Shield, everybody. T-NocK here. Another Garden Greens update. T-NocK, we just got back from the old block walk. Took a stroll. Get that walk in. Get that sizzling walk. I don't know what the temperature is, but it's pretty. Hey, I like it. It's pretty decent. Whoa. Hey, it's a really yummy lie. Let's go take a gander at that bad boy. I still haven't gotten to this sago. If you watched the last video, I talked about this sago palm reaching over here. He's just pawing at me, man. Just like, T-NocK, help me. I got your back, bro. We went in here, ripped out all the weeds, all the nutrient sucking weeds out of there. We're gonna put that guy in here. And cut me some slack, all right? I got a lot on the plate here. I woke up around noon. Again, for all you who are new to Source Shield, I work midnights. So I try to incorporate being a father, a partner, responsible individual, and a child of God, a child of Source. Get off of me. These horseflies ain't playing. Anyways, I try to get that all and every day. This is my spiritual awakening journey every day. I'm trying to better myself. So if you're into that, if you want to self-improve, change this world to be a better place, which starts with the individual, why don't you click like, subscribe? Know what I'm saying? I'd appreciate it. Anyways, back to the real Amarillo. It's a really Amarillo. Doing all right. We put in some partial shade. We got the quad top. Blam. Good on you, bro. Oh, compost. Look at this is what we're doing here. We got the compost. Just watered it, stirred it, churned it, whatever you want to say here. And whoa. Whoa. All right, bro. We know you got the triceps, Garok. He ain't got the stash, though. I think T-NocK's got the stash on him, but he's got the beard. I mean, overall, he's got the hair on me. But I got him on the stash for sure. You'll get there, bro. Anyways, let's go into the layer here. I just got back, like I said, from the block walk. I didn't want to shoot a video because it's just a bit too loud. Let me turn this fan off here. That's a good fan right there. Anyways, got back from a block walk. Didn't want to do a lap chat though. I didn't want to do a lap chat because of the noise. Yeah, but here we're putting you on a stand here. You know what I'm saying? We're putting you. Lee Priest, everybody. You know, he's got to steal the show. You'll get your time, Lee. You'll get your time. Anyways, just got back. Wanted to share with the community garden greens update. I still got to get out there on that the handrail. We got to sand, get the sanding done. DUN. We're not DUN. It's not done yet. Man, I better open this up. Let some fresh air in this bad boy. You know what I'm saying? So you're just gonna follow me around on this garden greens update. So. Yeah. I'm one with Source here. We're feeling good. I got to rip out some sets. We got to get some sets in. You know, this is what I do. Well, it's almost 3, so it's 2:35 right now. Family's going to be home in probably an hour. I try to get as much done around here as I can, incorporating Source into my day-to-day routine, and I'm going to share that with you. Right now, it's warm out here. It's warm out here in the lair, okay? And plus, I just got back from a block walk. You know what I'm saying? But I think I'm going to rip out some sets here. Every day, if I don't make it to the gym, I come in here and pat. You know, try to maintain plumple stillskin status. Keep my citizenship at Shred City. It's all from the inner work, people. Okay, it's all from the inner work. Being one with Source. I kicked a lot of bad habits, but now I'm doing all right. I want to share that with people. You know, this is the GreeNz update. And this is what I do throughout the day. You know, if you're stuck in a rut, you got to look at yourself. What can you change up? What habits are you in? You know, what do you do for entertainment? Are you just sitting there just check it out? You know, you're going from Insta to X to whatever. I don't have any of that stuff. Okay? I just started this YouTube because I feel like I'm doing a disservice if I don't do this. I found Source. And I found Source through major changes. major pattern breaks, as archaics would say. You know what I'm saying? Shout out to Jason. Anyways, I wouldn't be where I'm at. Okay, it was a journey to improve myself, like a wellness journey. And when I sobered up in my organs, I mentioned this in the last video, something happened inside when I got rid of all that garbage. All right, I haven't drank. I don't drink alcohol. I don't drink any of that. I don't chew any tobacco. No chewing tobacco for 8 years. I haven't drank in 6 solid years. Okay, and I'm gonna make the Chronicles of T-NocK, and you're gonna see that story where that beer was just looking at me straight in the eyes, just staring at me. I open that fridge and that beer's like, take a swig, bro. I grabbed that bad boy, and I have to tell you that story. But I overcame it. The obstacle is the way, as some would say. And I want to help others achieve that. And whatever challenges they may have in their life, Source can help. But it takes effort upon the individual. Period. You can't get around it. You can't get around it. If you're struggling, you have to look at yourself and make those decisions. All right. Meditation helps. I know a lot of people think the spiritual stuff is a joke. Get out of here. I'm living proof. I'm living proof of what looking within, looking inside, accountability can do for you. Lost 97 pounds. I mean, what would a hunk of 97 pounds look like of just garbage, human waste? Imagine that. Whoa! It would be rude of me if I... Whoa. We got Regiment in here? They must have heard about me. There we go. They must have heard about me videotaping here. Yes. Oh my goodness. Hey, yeah, we got the Bosu ball. We're going to be doing some abs. I might do some chest. We got the dumbbells. I mean, we got options on clank and steel. You know what I'm saying? Look at old Venom looking down like, I get you, Spider-Man. From my girlfriend's sister. Waited a long time to put those up. Took a lot of work, okay? Here at the Garden GreeNz, it's about Source, being active, being healthy, and being positive. And we all know that's difficult for a lot of people, as it was for me. But I need to get this set in. Maybe you want to take a gander. I don't know. Let's try it out. You can fast forward to it. Yeah, go ahead and critique me too. I don't mind. You can just say, hey, bro, you're not doing that right. Well, that would beg to differ. Here we go. All right. Yeah. Make sure, deputy, wait your turn. Deputy's trying to cut the line here. Here we go. Here we go. Can you see? Barely. That's good enough. Yep. Yeah, feeling good. Woo! Oh yeah, not too bad for 42, huh? Got 1 foot in the grave. Yeah, bro. Boom, we're just clanking plates. Whew. Easy. She was just wondering if I needed a spot. Yeah, get some of that belly there. Well, Regiment, full force. There you go. Telling you, they bring me joy. They're just sitting on me. Sometimes you'll kick her body up and kick out those ham hocks. Oh, yes. Anyway, let's get back to business here. We got a set in. Now I'm sweating at the brow. I still have that blackberry bush in the trough. Just haven't gotten around to it. It's pretty busy here at the GreeNz. I said earlier, boom, we're going to get back on this. I'm gonna have to get that shade cover on me. I no longer have this to cover the back because I'm getting toasted. But that's all good. It's all good. It'll turn into a tan, hopefully. Whew, sorry, let me catch my breath. But this is what I do on the daily. At least I try. And there's a lot of people who struggle with staying active. It's like, how do you struggle? I'm on midnights, broken sleep. I don't get full 8 hours. I get like 2.5 in the morning, maybe 2.5 before work. It works for me. Source is with me. I think it's because of my diet too. I have a plethora of energy. We'll be continuing on this as Deputy sits there and watches me in comfort. You know, she's going to get right up front row seat. Maybe I'll get her some popcorn to watch the show. Anyways, I'm going to go back in the lair. I have some stuff on the board. Ooh, I'm feeling that pump. Feeling that pump. Call me Pumple Stillskin. Anyways, current project. We got that out of the way. What I wanted, this is what I was going to bring up, and I almost forgot, was SR. This is for all the males out there. Sigma males. If you know what I'm saying. You may practice SR, semen retention. I've never done this in my life. All right, whoa, I almost clicked that video off. I've done that before. You try to fit it into this holder and it accidentally presses the button. There goes your video, man. You're sitting there just blah, 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 and it's off? What? Anyways, I'm doing SR. It's helping me out. I'm feeling pumped. I don't know if that's all from SR. That's just from a lot of inner work. And, you know, I watch my diet. I go on these walks like I did. Get off of me. These bugs are just ripping me up. Hold on. Had you fooled. Hey, I had some fruit over there on the table. Here, I'll show you. I almost tripped over Frankston right there. But, man, there's some fruit on the table. I grabbed that bad boy. A little more breeze going on the scalp. You know what I'm saying? Anyways, back to the SR, semen retention. I've never practiced that before in my life, and this is serious stuff. There's gonna be people that giggle over this. Serious, bro. All right, I'm on like, what is it? Probably 40 days, 45 SR, and I want to share how I feel. All right, now, for all you don't know, I had a little bit of skin cancer on the earlobe. Last month. First time ever something like that's popped up. So I go in, literally they just hack it out of there. Had me bandaged up. 11 days, people. Healed. From open wound. Leaking. To healed. I chalk it up to SR and good hygiene. All right. Literally 11 days, 12 days. Healed. Ready to go. Beach bound. Know what I'm saying? Anyways, on top of the recovery bonuses that I've seen, the energy, we're talking less sleep, but it's more regenerative. Is that a word? It's like I could sleep 2 hours and get 8 hours. That's how it feels. So that's another benefit. The gains. How can I miss that out? This is all natty. Look, I ain't lying to you. Look at striations. Striations and vascularity. All right, now, since I started this wellness journey, it turned into a spiritual journey, the build's come a long way, right? I got to post these pictures of me when I was just a sweat hog. I mean, there was no definition, nothing. I am a different human. This is a different vessel than I was in 2019. And it's all because of source, inner work and source, free will and God's source. Okay. The frequency. The kingdom is within the frequency. Okay. Hit the like if you agree. Anyways, I've noticed the pump. Get the pump. The recovery is even just like, it's mind blowing. It's mind blowing what SR can do for someone. And you complement that with a decent diet, exercise. Not only, mind you, this is the physical, beach bound, citizen of Shred City. That's the physical perks from the inner work. Are you hearing me? It's about the inner work. First and foremost, it's the inner work. And this is what it's done for me. Okay? And I've seen it, the ripple effect. My sons are in tremendous condition and shape. And they're the kindest, charming. I could go on and on about how proud I am of my two sons. They're twins. And I believe it was a ripple effect. My coworkers, I have families and friends. They see what the change has done. Now, they might not know about the SR, but they've seen about when I returned to source, when God came back into my life. I don't need a middleman to talk to God. Nobody needs a middleman to talk to God. Okay? Remember that. Anyways, practicing SR has been a tremendous bonus to my day-to-day. And I've never, when I sat in self-reflective meditation, I sat and go, when's the last time, like, I didn't, release or, on a regular. And it's just mind-blowing. I'm sure there's a lot of males out there that could relate. Hit the like, you know what I'm saying? All right? When you restrain from releasing, when you commit to SR, you will be blown away, as I was. There's so many benefits. What else? Oh, dead squirrel, Regiment. I thought the Regiment mangled the squirrel. We got Regiment. They come around here and lurk. I'm walking back from the lap chat. It was actually a block walk. I didn't do a lap chat because of the traffic. It was just too noisy. I'm walking, almost trip over this. Looked like it looked like a coyote. That's how big this squirrel was, man. I looked up. Dude must have been too big for the branch because we got this big redwood out front. And he was busted up, dead. Picked him up. He had some weight to him. Good thing I do curls. I picked him up by the tail, just brought him over to some dirt. I'm not going to chuck him in the trash or, recycle bin, man. That's just... Put him in the field, man. Maybe, who knows? Maybe he'll benefit some nighttime predator. I don't know. Better than throwing that dude in the trash. Anyways, I'm going to get some more sets in. I got to get sanding in. The wind's picking up here. Blowing those things everywhere. I think we had an issue with that last time. But I'm going to mosey on over there. I'm just dying to sand that. You can even tell the top there. You see that? Little discoloration. Yeah, right there. We'll get back to it. Oh, man. Let's see what the garden looks like from here. And don't forget, we still got to do the senior project. The boys, we got to flip that guy right side up and get the stain on there. But look at that. Would you just look at it? About 25 hours sanding and staining on that. So, but hopefully I won't have to do it again for years. Anyways, if you're able to, hit the like. Don't hit it twice. I believe it negates. If you have issues, go ask a friend and say, hey, could you hit the like button for me? There's always a way to get it done. Please subscribe. We'll get some more content out. I know this stuff takes up a lot of memory on the phone, and I try to transfer it to the laptop. And I don't like messing around on electronics that much. I'm more of I got to be doing something. I'm a builder, I'm a builder. And hopefully I can help people out and become a teacher too. I want to be, good at a bunch of trades here. I mean, source will make me capable of doing anything. Anyways, if you found this content enjoying, again, hit the like, subscribe, and stick around. We're going to have different playlists. This one's going on the Garden Greens updates. I had Grandtastic Rising, this morning. Also, before I forget, if you didn't tune in, check out the Lanes and Gains playlist. This is where I just let the inner child out. I set up the track right here. I don't have it in here right now. Usually it's by the dumbbell area, man. But we got a 6-lane Hot Wheels track. Boom. Competitive. It gets competitive. I'll bring you over here to what I'm talking about. Projects everywhere. Look at this. I found this in the scrap metal bin. This is a 1960s Lasco fan. Things weighs 50 pounds. Got a new switch. Works fine. I looked on eBay. You could find these for $250. 150 bones for refurbished Lasco fan. Let me know if you want it. I might post it on eBay. Check it out. Anyway, Gains and Gains. All right. Oh, we got to back out here because this is. Look at, we got the wall bracket. Oh, they're ready. They're ready. I forgot who we left off at. I believe this guy was on a hot streak. The Muskmobile, right? He's gonna try to get to the number one spot on the bottom tier, and then he might have a crack at. See, that's an old school car. I had that Camaro, but stick around because the Lanes and Gains podcast, they're gonna get better and better. All right, I get into it. We'll talk about source. We'll talk about health. We'll talk about wellness. Heck, we'll even talk about stuff that you probably don't even care about. But that's cool because guess what? It's all positive vibes, giggles, and a fun time. And if you stick around, you'll get to know, hey, these cars, they got personalities. And some of them, check this out. Records. Smurf Bomb 78 and 6, Venom 75, 5 and 3. Those are legit records. All right. And we'll probably get to those. They're high up there on the tiers, man. So it takes a while to move up there. But we got 5 new cars to introduce to the league. And we're going to do the heats out of the box of despair, where it's just a bunch of random cars. They got to win a couple of heats before they go into the pre-qualifiers case. And if they run through the pre-qualifiers case, then they go up to the wall bracket. So stick around if you're interested in that. If not, keep scrolling. You know, it's no sweat off my back. Anyways, until next time, never let your light dim. T-NocK out.